The modern technology makes it all the more communicable between us nowadays, and thanks to it, we could send kind and memorable wishes to each other on a special day such as today. I have received so many touching wishes from near and far, and I want to say thank you for each and every one of those messages. I'm deeply touched and humbled by the compassion, understanding, and may I say love extended to me in these New Year greetings. At one point, I feel deeply honored when a friend, Yohin To, to whom I have never had yet the pleasure of meeting, sent me a picture of their newborn baby who was delivered minutes after midnight. I must personally thank them for sharing the picture of this bundle of joy with me. Like this adorable baby, last night, a new year was born, and like I would wish and pray for the baby's health and promising future, I also want to extend my heartfelt wishes for a great and prosperous 2017 for all my friends and followers on Facebook. The Lord Buddha taught us that wishing and praying can gain materialization only when it is accompanied by efforts and works done by individuals. We all wish to have a peaceful, pleasant, and progressive year ahead, and we should make it happen by our own actions, utterances, and thoughts. Things we do, say, and think according to his teachings have the direct bearing on our lives, family, community, country, and humanity as a whole. The year 2016 provided us with many great and wonderful memories, but it also reminded us that much more is needed to be done to make the world a better place. Yesterday, the murder-suicide of a couple in Rangoon's Excel Tower is a clear reminder that inability to see things in rational manner and doing things spontaneously would only ruin lives. Throughout the year 2016, we also witnessed atrocious acts of terror committed by the armed insurgents and continuous endeavors by our heroic armed forces to quell them. The New Year Day is also an appropriate time to show our gratitude to our servicemen, from privates, sailors, and airmen to the generals and admirals and air chiefs marshals who have sacrificed their lives and limbs for the Union. We all appreciate and cherish the values of fairness and impartiality, but sometimes the situation makes it impossible to advocate these values when one side is committing atrocities and the other side is trying to stop them. The very modern technology that I've mentioned earlier also makes the network and propaganda apparatus of the criminals and terrorists more efficient and lethal. The extremist terrorist movement in our western border state of Arakan, the so-called Rohingyas, has recently displayed such audacity, where they portray themselves as the persecuted ethnic race, rather than a terrorist movement disguised behind an illegal immigrant community. The carnage the so-called Rohingyas have administered in October against our border guards clearly illustrated their true colors. I hope in the coming year, truth would prevail falsehood, peace would prevail conflict, and trust and mutual respect would prevail doubt and misunderstanding. All in all, I am certain that as a united people, with our long tradition of religious harmony, we can build a greater future for posterity, and let us make a resolution that we will join hands to do just that. Happy New Year to you all, and thank you for your wishes.